Hello. Let's turn a negative into a positive. That's what I mean. Let's turn a negative into a positive. And what do I mean by that is that we have this terrible coronavirus pandemic. That is right. This pandemic is all around us. It's also inside some of us. We were all doing the social distancing, which is so important. We are doing everything to stay home, to stay safe. And most of all, we were all dealing with our own isolation. That is right. Isolation is so big right now because of the pandemic. And what I'm saying is I know all about isolation. I know about it because I suffered with my own mental illness for over 40 years. Suffered in silence with my own depression and bipolar mental illness. But what was it that got me to well? And what were the things that got me to stay well for the last 5.5 years? That is so important because it was all the wellness tools, wellness toolbox, the wellness tools that I used, and especially using humor. So I recommend that one of the biggest things that you should do is keep yourself busy, mentally and physically. That is one of the most important things for you to do when you're dealing with isolation, especially from our pandemic, or even not during the pandemic. Normal isolation is one of the biggest symptoms of mental illness. So what I'm recommending is certain types of wellness tools. So the most important thing, I can't stress it than I just said before, and I mean stress it more than before, is that you need to keep your mind and your body busy all the time, every day. You got to keep it busy or things are going to go off in different directions with your mind and your body. So I can't stress this enough. Get the pun? Stress this enough. So what's another thing you should do? You should also do things that you haven't done in a while. I'm working on my own book. I was writing for a while. I stopped. Well, now I have the time since I am home. So I'm working on my book, The Three Amigos of Mental Health book. That is correct. What are the other things that I'm trying to do at this particular time? What I'm doing is reinventing myself. I'm reinventing myself. I'm doing things I'd never done before. I'm with my fiance in my own house and we did some karaoke from our TV. Karaoke music with appropriate songs that deal with isolation. One of the songs is called All by Myself. We did a karaoke on that song. Another song that's appropriate during this time of isolation and pandemic. Another song called Missing You. A great song. So we're doing karaoke and filming ourselves in our living room, off the TV that's playing karaoke of that song. Then we have Sweet Caroline, which is also one of our favorite. And that's when it says, they used to say in the thing, touching hands. We're taking it, not touching hands, not touching hands. Use the lyrics, change it around. So have fun. Do things you haven't done. I'm listening to music more than ever. It's a wellness tool. You listen to music you haven't listened to in years, or things you want to listen to now that's popular. It doesn't matter. It's a wellness tool. It's so good to listen to music, especially when you haven't done it for a while. What else do I recommend during the wellness tools from the toolbox? Also being mindful. Very important that I did that in my wellness tool from my own recovery, from my own depression and bipolar. I use being mindful, doing meditation. That is right, meditate. Doing deep breathing exercises. This is all the things that I was doing from my own spiritual life coach. Doing affirmations. That is so big to clear certain things negatively that you're doing that you want to get rid of. And what else would I do? now in my wellness toolbox? Journaling. I love to journal. I put things together in that what's going on in my life right now, what's going on in our society right now. And I journal everything about my family, things, how I feel, my emotions. Another wellness tool besides journaling, prayer. Prayer is great. If that's another wellness tool, if it's the Bible, if it's God, if it's Jesus, if it's, if you're Jewish, you're that faith, it doesn't matter who you are. Get into prayer. Prayer is fantastic. It's a great wellness tool. I use that all the time for myself. Try it. So as I can say to you right now, there are so many types of wellness tools that I can help you with, that I'm using for myself, that I had for my recovery to now discovery. And I'm so, so grateful to help you at this time. So during our isolation and during our coronavirus pandemic, let me help you with so many things, and especially wellness tools from the Wellness Toolbox. Michael Weitzman, bipolar no longer. Thank you, and call me or contact me, and I will help you.